Your attention, BJ Club members. Everyone will receive a stainless steel paring knife, absolutely free. That's right, free. Our attendants will hand out the free knife at the blue booth located in front of the bakery area in 90 seconds. There's no purchase necessary, nothing to sign up for, so go to the blue booth in front of the bakery area for your free knife right now.
Now we'll give you, and if you didn't get a ticket, the hand knows, okay, we'll be right over there in just 1 minute. Everybody gets that free paring knife. Just head on over to the blue booth right there. If you have a ticket, come on over. If you don't, I have the tickets right here. We'll give them out to everybody right at the blue booth there. Anyone else need a ticket? Come on over. See that free stainless steel paring knife right at the blue booth. Your attention, club members, we're going to hand out those free knives in 60 seconds. 60 seconds for a free knife giveaway if you have a ticket. Make your way to the blue booth right now. 60 seconds, and thank you for shopping at BJ's. Anyone that needs a ticket, we're right at that blue booth. If you need a ticket, come on over. I'm going to hand those out to everybody. 45 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 45 seconds for our free knife giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a ticket, just raise your hand. We'll get it right to you. 45 seconds. Here you go, young man. That's okay. A handshake will do, too. Here you go, dear. Okay, 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone else need a ticket? We're going to hand those out to everybody. Free surgical stainless steel paring knife. 30 seconds. Anyone else? Here you go. Get that. Look over there. Everybody gets one. A free knife in 15 seconds. This will be our last and final call. Last and final call, ladies and 15 seconds. Anyone else need a ticket? Want a ticket? Have a ticket. Here you go, young man. Everybody gets one. 10 seconds. Last call. 9, 8. Anyone else? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand out those free knives right over at this booth here. I'm going to ask everyone a favor. Just keep those carriages back a little bit. I'm going to take the first 20 tickets. Everyone gets a free knife, so bring them right on up. Here we go. 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody gets left out. Everybody's going to go home with a surgical stainless steel paring knife. I'm going to ask everyone, don't go away. Come right up close to the booth. There's a lot of people I'd like everyone to see, so bring it up as close as you can. My name is Mike. How's everyone? Guys, take a few steps up, please. Okay, everyone come up as close as you can. My name is Mike. How y'all doing? Excellent, excellent. I'm going to hand out everybody a surgical stainless steel paring knife. It has a $5 value. Folks, it is extremely sharp. We actually call this a razor on a stick. So I do need to ask everybody a favor. Kindly keep it in this cardboard sleeve. Keep it in this box until you leave BJ's. Now, will everyone do that for me? Everyone say, yes, Mike? Excellent. No Band-Aids are coming out for me, so just be careful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how many are going to say thank you? You're all going to say thank you when I give you a free knife, right? Okay. Always make sure I talk to friendly people, then I hand out sharp knives. Folks, I know you're wondering why I'm giving away free knives today. I work for a company, it's called Hessler Worldwide, and we are the manufacturers of the world's famous Sharp Select Chef Series knives. Now I'm going to do a couple very fast cuts for you. We'll get you back to saving money and shopping real quickly, okay? How many of you have ever seen a similar knife like this on TV? Yep, Sharp Select is the only one of its kind. Comes with this guarantee. This is an unconditional, lifetime guarantee. This means forever. If it ever bends, if it ever breaks, or even if it goes dull, we replace it for you free forever. So that's a good guarantee. Would you say so? Yep. Yeah, wouldn't you love a guarantee like that in your car or your house? The kids, the stuff. That's a joke. I'm only kidding. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know we all have knives in our kitchen. How many of you have knives similar to this one? Most of us do, right? Yeah, what's the problem with knives like these? Exactly. They get dull fast, the handles break, they melt on the stove. Anyone ever take a ripe tomato, try and cut it with a dull knife? Tell me what happens. I like the way you said that. Yeah, it smushes off. You get the squeegee to clean up after yourself, right? Folks, our Sharp Select is surgical stainless steel from tip to handle. Unlike a lot of expensive knives, Notice it's one solid piece. We call that a full tang construction. But you'll never have that harmful bacteria that grows in the handles. It fits in your hand just like the scalpel of a surgeon. Nice part is the weight of the knife alone does most of the cutting for you. So I'm going to show you how I get perfect slices, as thin or as thick as I want every single time. Now, how many agree with me that it's very important to have sharp knives in the kitchen? Absolutely, right? Yep. Another thing that's very difficult to cut with a knife like I showed you, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? Fresh bread, yep. Does that look familiar to you? I don't want to sandwich on squishy bread, right? Folks, I Sharp Select, sir, he's a fantastic bread knife, okay? You'll never mangle that bread again. I know you can buy good bread knives in retail stores. They go for like 40, 50 bucks for a good one, right? That's all they're designed to do is cut bread. Sharp Select is a fantastic carver. Hams, turkeys, holiday roasts. I love that little fork on the end. Just pick that meat up right off your platter. Dip it in that delicious gravy, go right from platter to plate. Now in the summertime, we do a lot of grilling, when the weather's better, right? But get those meats quick, easy, right off the grill. You actually have 3 knives in one. You have a great carver, a great slicer, and a great bread knife all in one. So ladies and gentlemen, just 2 more real quick cuts, then I'm going to hand out those free knives. Anyone that's towards the back, make sure you see this. This is absolutely amazing. If you want to come a little closer, I'm going to ask everyone, because it is amazing, this next cut. How many of you here, years ago there was this guy on TV, how many remember the guy that used to cut through that aluminum can?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most of us have. Now, did anyone ever buy that knife? Anyone have the Ginsu? You got it. Okay, how long have you had it?
About 30 years.
30 years, you're still using it today?
Yep.
Still sharp today? Yep, they started this technology many years ago. And yep, they stay sharp forever. Well, he cut the aluminum can. I'm a bit of a show-off. I'm going to take something much harder than aluminum, harder than bone. I'm thinking maybe, sir, that watch, if you can hand that up to me, I'll just... Oh, come on. I'll give you 2 back. How's that? I'm only kidding. I came prepared. I'm going to use a solid steel hammer. And I don't show you this to prove I could cut through steel. This is not a hacksaw. But I show you this because no matter what I cut through, my knife will never, ever go dull. And that's guaranteed in writing. Now, please don't go home and do this with your knife. Unless you really want to draw full of butter knives, right? Folks, I'm going to show you all these steel shavings on my towel here. Amazingly enough, that's all from the hammer and not the knife. Pretty incredible, right? Awesome. Okay, so what's your name? Matt. It's nice to meet you, Matt. I'm going to ask you a favor. You do look like you have an honest face. Would you kindly pick up my knife and just see if I did any damage to that blade after I cut that hammer? Any broken teeth, nicks, burrs, scratches, any damage at all? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Like you came out of the box, right? All right. Can I ask your name, Jess? Jess, nice to meet you, Jess. I have a question for you, Jess. You have frozen food in your freezer. Let's say you have a piece of frozen meat this big. You only want to cook a little bit? Okay, so you take a knife like this one and try and cut that frozen food? Does that work? So what do you use, Jess? Chainsaw? Folks, take out that frozen food, take your Sharp Select, just cut off what you need, put the leftover back. Check this out. Cut your hand.
Ribs, frozen vegetables, frozen meats. If I could cut through a board like that in seconds, would I cut the chicken bones? Yeah, will I cut the chicken bones? Frozen vegetables, frozen burger? All right, excellent. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, real quick, just cut the hammer, just cut the wood. Now that would dull any knife, wouldn't it? All right, we're gonna take the same tomato, same knife. Isn't that amazing? I get the same perfect slices as thin or as thick as I want every time. Nice thing is, this is not just guaranteed for 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, but absolutely guaranteed in writing to never go dull forever. Well, that's funny you ask. You just asked if McDonald's uses this to slice the tomato. I thought it was funny because when I went for my coffee yesterday, the guy I sold a knife to at McDonald's, he's still cutting that same tomato from a week ago. That's a thin slice. I'm really joking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to finish this up. I want to thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate the time. We'll wrap this up now. Before I do, I have a question for everybody. Raise your hand if you think Mike is a really great knife. Awesome. Okay. Raise your hand if you love a knife like this in your kitchen. Sir, raise your hand. I didn't ask you to buy it yet. Folks, what's that $1 million question?
How many are you buying?
Close. There you go. How much is it? Thank you for asking. I know you've seen a similar knife on TV. They advertise at $59.99. One with that black band. But if you see the commercial, what else do you say? What else do you think? Exactly. $8.95 shipping and handling. Wait 6 to 8 weeks for delivery after taxes. You're over $70. It's expensive. Shop Select is exclusive to BJ members. You don't see it on the shelves. We're here for a very short period of time. We have a great package for BJ card holders, just $49.99. I can't do anything about the price. It's nationally advertised. But if you decide to take one of these home today for $49.99, BJ's gives you a ton of value for your money because you're going to go home with the second one absolutely free. So you get two for the price of one. It's $100 a cutlery, $49.99. Now our manufacturers are going to also include two Sharp Select pairings. Each of these with a $20 value for your food plate, cheese press, avocado. Guys, I use them in my toolbox. It's a great utility. So what you get here, a $50 value. Another 50, that's 100. 120, 140, 145. You'll all get one of these for watching me. $145, guaranteed cutlery, just $49.99. Now, how many of you think that's pretty good value? Not bad? Okay. How about this? Do you shop at BJ's for pretty good value or fantastic value? Say it together. Fantastic. Perfect. So we're going to make it fantastic. We include the most widely used knife in the kitchen is our chef knife. It's perfectly balanced. I use this every day, all my choppers, all my dicing. If you've ever seen this in gourmet magazines, you know it retails for $50 by itself. And finally, my very favorite knife is a bone-in fillet knife. I save a ton of money with this knife, for my own cutlets, shrimp steaks, ribs. Save $1 a pound, right? Now, anyone fillet or skin your own fish? Guys, all right, cool. I'm going to show you. It's a very flexible blade. Okay, I'm going to fillet this tomato for you, but check this out. I'm only using one hand. Extremely sharp. I did say it was a show-off, though, right? Check this out. I'm going to actually take that same tomato and fillet the fillet in one hand. Is that amazing? Folks, this knife retails for $40 in net gourmet magazines as well. So we're going to finish up right now. I want to recap real fast what you get. A $50 value. 100, 120, 140, 145, 185, $225, guaranteed cutlery for only $49.99. You guys are on the ball. $49.99. I think you only 4 cents. Folks, I have one more question of all time. What's the one set of knives I'm missing from this set here? What do you take? Not 1 or 2, not 3. You get 4 steak knives from the tables as well. Another $40 value. Now you have $265. Guaranteed cutlery, $49.99. All 10 knives come in this box here. Do the math. It's only $5 a knife. And here's the thing, you don't buy this from me. Get this right here at BJ's, they'll scan right through the register. Finally, what a perfect gift for anybody. Weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, students starting out, new homeowners, Father's Day. The first thing you see when you open up your box is our guarantee. That means forever. This will be the last set of knives you'll ever buy because we'll replace them if anything happens, even if it's your doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. Thank you so much for coming by and putting up with me. I'm going to hand out 3 knives now, so come on up for those. I'm going to hand out sets to everyone who wants a set. Who's going to take the very first set? do it. Lifetime guarantee, that 30-day lifetime guarantee. It's worth what you said. Thank you very much. Folks, I'll be up here in a few minutes to answer any questions. Put those knives right in your hand. You'll be amazing to have right here. Thank you, young man. What else would you like to say?
Get out of the way here.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be here till Monday, so.
What, Benza? I know, and he always does it. He's like, oh, just in case.
Tell me the house in your house.
Great.
Yeah.
Love it.
I don't know. I think so. Mac, you're funny.
Someone else. It's great.
A lot of house, a lot of work.
So when I'm trying
Well, we've done a lot of work. Now it's just kind of relaxing to get
Where
back.
is it?
Sun Mountain.
Sun Mountain? How far away from your mom?
I can throw a rock at your house probably.
Really?
Probably like a half a mile.
3/4 of a mile probably.
Which way? I mean,
I'm getting a free set of knives.
what?
Wait, right
Oh, near CVS.
behind you. It's not that.
Oh. I know someone that used to live right before you got to CVS on the left. It was like one of the roads on the same side as
That's what it is. South Street. It's off the South
that's
Street.
the nice thing about it.
You got the park.
Remember Cindy? Remember her house? You turned in and then it was like the first house on the right was right before you went up the hill.
So yeah, I think now you very, very
Paul?
So yeah,
Ball?
that being said,
Look at your face.
I've done it
like,
before.
What? You
But
saw
yeah,
him
it is a
My
beautiful.
father was a fighter.
I like to get.
How old are they?
They're in your age.
My favorite feature in all these knives is the one solid piece.
Yeah,
Your mom knew.
yes, I like you said that too.
So you guys want to say?
No,
Chad.
I want to think about, we'll do that. We'll do
Okay.
that for Monday.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it's called.
I didn't take just enough. Yeah, I'll be back.
I'm a little concerned about having enough till Monday, just so you know.
You like it?
Did you guys want to say?
I just wanted to ask you a question. Can you show my son
Yeah.
the
The
hammer?
fillet? Oh, the hammer.
No, the hammer.
You want to see me do it? I'll do it too.
Can I use your trash?
Que si
No, it's the
¿Cómo
chance.
hace?
Okay.
¿Quieres ver eso? Espera.
I'll do it. I'll do it right over here so you can actually see the mark on it. All from the hammer. Yep. Yep. And then
I've never seen something.
Nice. Do they work well?
You get the exact
Like
same
I
one?
said, the other day, I went and I pulled out a dull knife, like my dad's dull knife.
yeah,
I'm trying to cut
still
the
slice
tomato,
those
and I'm like,
tomatoes. I'll just get one of these. But it's, just,
So I turned around, I went in the drawer and I pulled out
they're still
the,
cut right, just like they came out of the box. These are guaranteed forever. We'll replace
Oh,
them
it's so nice to have
anything happens to them. And my favorite feature is a solid piece because you can wash them very easy. They are dishwasher safe. We recommend hand washing them,
and believe me,
but they are dishwasher safe.
Cheryl has
I've had mine for almost 2 years.
I've never sharpened them. I do put this on steel once in a
Use
while.
that mainly for what?
I use this for
They can slice.
this is my favorite. I mean, I use this
They also slice bread nice,
vegetables,
nice and
spices.
no,
I use this for these are great for bread.
And you can put frozen meat,
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah. No, and then you got the bones, chicken bones, ham bones, stuff like that. It's a great carb. It's a great carb. Are you a cook? Are you a cook? In your restaurant?
No. But I love the always sometimes I cook, right? I have to do all the cutting. I will be buying for sometimes we have to frozen or a little bit like you say. This is no necessity frozen because whatever you need.
Exactly.
And put it back in the freezer right
Let's say I
away.
want to get out of a big piece of chicken.
you never did?
30 seconds. And then it goes through like butter. And you don't have to really saw it.
It's a little bit thing.
I do probably my foot just a little.
My finger across that sucker.
And I try to
I don't have any more of my sister.
I never saw that.
But yeah,
My
you
sister
take them.
hounded her until she got them back one year.
Okay, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, did I take this as your free one? Did you get a free one?
She made sure and she brought them to the BB. And she
Enjoy. You just bring that right to the register and they'll take care of you. Thanks a million.
let me tell you that thing, like a cucumber.